Is that a fly by my window? No, okay, it's not. Never mind, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Wait, pause, hold. Pause, hold, wait. Wait, hold, pause. We're pausing, we're holding, we're waiting. There we go. Okay, I just had to switch screens for a second. But anyway. Hi. I was gonna say happy Wednesday, but it's not Wednesday, it is Monday. So happy Monday, I guess. Although Monday usually is not a happy day. But we're here. I don't usually stream on Mondays. Today I shall, today I will, today I do. Simply because I was impatient and I wanted to react to this sooner. So that's literally all. I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know if how the rest of the streams are gonna go on that note. Note? I know I'm gonna be live on Friday for the HSR live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be live on both Wednesday and Saturday as normal as well, or if I'm gonna skip one of those days. I'm gonna have to see. But anyway, welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well today. Japstay, welcome in. Lenny won't be able to watch the stream, so I won't get to spread my incredibly based and wrong opinions, but I hope you have a fun and good day. Ah, yes. But yeah, hope you're having a good day as well, Lenny, and thank you for stopping by anyway. They changed the time in my country last Saturday, so I'm fucked. Oh my god, that's right, I forgot. Fucking, time changes are coming up again. It's September, right. I don't know when that'll happen over here. I totally forgot about that. Wait, so would it be... Wait. How would that... Wait. So do I lose 1 hour of the night, or do I gain 1 hour? I never keep track. I never keep track. I am not caught up. I don't play, like, mobile gachas anymore, so I don't have, like, that orientation. Because with the rhythm gachas I've played in the past, they always refreshed at midnight JP time, and because JP doesn't do the time zone changes, I could like always figure out how it'll work based on whether my stuff refreshes on like at like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. But now I can't do that anymore. I gain 1 hour. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! And Fuyad, welcome in. Himiko's back in the live stream. Yes. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't have to pull it up, but yeah, they announced the English HSR live stream, which is gonna be with who was it? With Danhang, Sunday, and Himeko. Yay! Apparently in CN it's every night instead of Sunday, but hey, I'm not complaining. I am so excited. I am so excited. After that fucking dude. After the fucking I'm too lazy to go pull it up on HoYoLab, so you're just gonna have to the thing that I posted. After this, I am so excited. The thing they posted like on HoYoLab with like the recap basically of 3.5 and the little extra or whatever. Dude. So excited. So excited. I am ready for the Danhang spotlight. Not only Danhang, of course. But I am ready. Ah! Getting so soon I won't have to stay up till 2 to get blasted by Ibara Gacha. Valak, welcome in, and Sunday as well, obviously. I hope you're doing well. Hell yeah. Yeah, I do wonder whether we're gonna new VA for Himeko or not. I feel like we might. We might, although I haven't heard people talk about it just yet. Or say anything just yet. We might get a new VA. I don't know. Maybe she's back. You know, if so, good for her. A lot of people are saying that Amphorius is gonna be real. I hope so. I do hope so. This definitely suggests it. You know? And people have now been speculating about, like, you know, how the permanence is gonna play into all of this. If Danhang is gonna play a huge role in recreating Amphorius, like making it actual, like recreating it, making it real, which I would love. I would love. They even confirmed that Dan Heng and Evernight met before he went back to the Express. Wasn't that... Okay, wait. Was that the scene at the end of 3.5, maybe? Or did that happen at the same time? Because I read that and I somehow my mind assumed that that was the scene we saw at the end of 3.5, because there Dan Heng was still really hostile. Waiting on another doctor? Oh dear. Yeah, by the way, oh yeah. Right, did we hit? Did we hit? I thought we were like really close. Yes, we hit 2K subs on the YouTubes. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate, again, you know, of course, I appreciate all of you, every single one of you. I think the anime reactions are probably gonna happen. I have to figure out how they're gonna happen, but they're probably gonna happen. And the first anime we're gonna be reacting to is probably gonna be a smaller one. I was thinking, I mean, how long is Eden Zero? How long is Eden Zero? Eden's Zero? Eden Zero? I don't know. How long is that one? Because if I want to do this, I want to react like some more niche stuff as well. Basically, like, if I do this, I'm definitely just gonna stick to whatever I want to react. I'm not gonna try to go for like popularity or anything because, you know, don't want to do any fake reactions or whatever the case. It is the final scene at the end of 3.5. Yeah, I assumed. Always assumed Emphoreas would end up being real somehow, solely because of the fact I don't see them never letting all these characters show up again. Yeah, like that's kind of what it has to end up in. Like, they have to make it work somehow that these characters can appear later on again. Otherwise, it, how about Rama and a half the remake? I've heard good things about that. I would have to see if it's my style of show, you know? I would have to see. But it'd definitely be a shorter one first to, test, I guess, how I handle, reacting to stuff live, or whether I want to do it off stream or something. So we're gonna have to see. Yep. Permanence would make sense. Anyway, real quick. I'm gonna wipe your memory so you can watch BSD from the start again. Hell yeah. So we have a plan for today. As the title suggests, I saw, or someone told me, or some people told me that, which I also remember, Wuwa EPs. I knew there were some. I didn't know there were that many, basically for every 5-star. Mine is, I think, I only found like ones from 1.1 onward, which means that Jian, I think, might be the only 5-star who doesn't have one, which would be really fucking sad. But 1.1 onwards, I think for every version there was one. There is one that I put in a nice little playlist. So we're gonna do that. We're also gonna rank them because I like music and I like ranking music, which surely is not gonna make anyone mad ever. At all, surely. But also, one thing before we get started on this that I also wanted to talk about. Never mind, I thought there was something coming upstairs. One thing that I want to talk about. So, to address the situation, or whatever, I don't know. People, of course, are still commenting every now and then on the Wuwa stream, because of course they will. Some with nice stuff, some with less nice stuff, or some with, things that that other people have already said time and time again in the comments. And I'm probably gonna, stop replying to most of them, if not all, because if these people actually wanted to hear an answer from me, they could just scroll and read the dozens of replies I have given to people who've said the exact same or similar things. And then some people have started noticing that I have deleted a few of those comments. At first I said I wasn't gonna do it But then after a while, I was like, no, you know what? I will, but only very specific comments. And of course, people have noticed, and they're like, oh, she's silencing people because she can't handle people disagreeing with her, so she's silencing those people. I guess, you know, criticism and stuff is only fine if it's woo-wah, but not anything else. And number one, if you take any amount of time to stop and actually think about that statement, you will know that is wrong, because, as I've said, there are several comments under the stream, which actually I can just pull up. Several comments. Oh, wait, okay, wait, it doesn't, wait. Hold on, I need to do it like this. There we go. That. Because there are several comments under here that I have replied to, that I have liked, that have disagreed with me, and some that I have not reacted to, that I thought were kind of unnecessary, but that are still being kept up, that I have not deleted. And I would like to draw your attention to a little something, which is, if you check my description, I have a couple rules that I, you know, keep in every stream description that people are expected to follow. And if you look here, let me see if I can zoom in, maybe. Yeah, really zoom in on that one. Number 4. These 2 words. And of course, the rest of this. But it all boils down to these 2 words specifically. This is a rule that does not just apply to my streams. This is a rule that applies to my entire channel. The only comments that I am deleting are the ones that do not follow this rule. The people who comment and who right off the bat are unnecessarily rude or passive-aggressive or hostile, that purposely misinterpret my words, and that clearly are not willing to engage in an open discussion. Those are the kinds of people whose comments I have deleted, who I have removed. And this is not me silencing people. This is me enforcing the boundaries of my own channel. Because if you're coming right out of the gate with that attitude, then my channel is not a safe space for you. You are not welcome here. Simple as that. Simple as that. And I will keep doing this as I see these comments, as I see these specifically rude comments, which, by the way, some people have said that the comments I've deleted weren't even, like, rude, or that they actually had a point, and that, you know, it was kind of, like, hypocritical of me to do so, or whatever. To which I will reply, if you don't consider these comments to be, you know, if you consider the tone of these comments to be appropriate, okay. Good for you, I guess. That could mean several things. That could mean that you agree with them, and you don't realize how that kind of tone, those words, might come across on the other side, or because you're used to using that tone yourself. You know, because you may be used to being more direct and on the offensive in your approach as well. In which case, this still applies. Simple as that. Easy. And of course, some people are saying that I also, or, you know, there's always like the argument of should you delete comments to begin with? Because sometimes that can only spur these people on further. But listen. If they're coming in here and quote, calling out that I am deleting comments and complaining about that and trying to call me a hypocrite over that, they would find other stuff. They would find literally anything, you know? So, in the end, it doesn't even matter. And this is how I choose to do it, you know? In the end, this is just a process of moderating my channel. And by that, you know, mods also, you very much have permission if you see a comment that you think crosses this boundary, you're free to delete it. Absolutely, of course. But, yeah. Yeru, welcome. Yeru. Welcome in, hope you're doing well today. Sorry you came in at this this little like rant disclaimer thingy, I guess. But hope you're doing well today. So I'm awe that such a simple stream brought such frothing mouth comments. Yeah, because, and again, you know, like, I have addressed, like, some of the points that people have brought up. I've even made a post about it. I'm not gonna make a video about it, because that's only inviting more of those people. But some people have, you know, pointed things out to me, and given some feedback that I thought, yeah, that I have taken to heart, and that I appreciate, and that was very reasonable. Some people have pointed out that, like, people in chat were probably being a little too biased, and some people in chat have also acknowledged that, I think, during the reaction, which, of course, you know, because I read chat, I respond to chat, and I might have gotten caught up in that as well, of course. Some points in here, I stop to, like, talk about stuff in between the trailers, and some of the stuff I could have phrased better, I could have cut a bit shorter. Again, you guys know me, like, I still, as I currently am, struggle sometimes to put my thoughts into, like, exact words, say things exactly how I wish to say them. And sometimes that leads to me, you know, like, going a little bit off the rails and like, talking myself in circles, kind of, and minor things that I would have addressed otherwise that, you know, kind of, like, fall behind. And this happens even in my scripted videos. Even the videos that... I'm sorry. Divine P, thank you for following. That's a name. That is a name of all time. But, like, yeah. Also, welcome in, I guess. But yeah, even in videos that I record, that I have scripted out, I sit there, I record them, I post them, and days later I'll be like, wait, there was, like, one more thing that I could have said there, that I could have added, and I didn't do that. It happens. Me as a person, I am a work in progress. So, yeah. Yeah. And I also realized afterwards that, I probably should have just taken my time with this more, because I tried to get through the stream, or through these trailers in one stream. Which was another thing that, probably, you know, made it so that I didn't really take as much time as I could and probably would have with some of these, trailers and some scenes and stuff. Because I was kind of, like, trying to keep it all in one stream. If I had just, you know, taken my time, and if at the end of it I would have had, like, 3 or 4 streams over, I should have just, you know, moved them to the next stream and done it like that, or I just should have split it in 2 from the get-go. I could have done that. Probably should have done that. Which is why this stream, I'm gonna take my time to yap before, I'm gonna take my time to yap after, or during. And if at the end of the day, or at the end of the stream, there's, like, 1 or 2 EPs that are missing, I'm not gonna try to rush through those. I might react to those, like, the next stream or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hell you stuttering for? It is called, well, kind of. Well, I used to have a speech impediment where I was stuttering a lot more. Now it's just that my brain works faster than my mouth, and my mouth cannot keep up, which technically is still the same, but it's gotten better. And when I get into things, when I get invested in a topic I'm talking about, I tend to go a bit faster and fumble my words more. That happens. It happens. Jackie the Clown right there. Mania, welcome in. But yeah. And also, of course, one aspect was as well that this is my first time reacting to the trailers, but it was not my first time reacting to the game or these characters. I knew the characters, I had a rough idea of what a lot of them, you know, were all about. So that sense of novelty that you would get from most other reactors, I didn't have. And I think that sense of novelty is a good chunk of the excitement that comes from these people a lot of the time. So, yeah. So, yeah. That as well. Now, that said, some people, again, were very respectful about it. Some people were very kind about it. And those people I appreciate, and those people I replied to, and those people are always welcome to state their opinions, as long as I can see they are willing to hear me out in return. And other people cannot just... do not possess the emotional regulation skills to temper themselves before they comment nonsense. And they cannot handle people disliking something that they disagree. Which, by the way, also, I will have to mention again. Again, like, the main argument that people were, like, all up in arms about was the whole character interactions thing. And where they're saying, you know, just play the game yourself, don't listen to what other people are telling you. These people are heavily biased, or they're not cut up, or whatever. Which is kind of funny, because on that same side, as I mentioned, I think, last stream, on that same side, you know, people are telling... I have seen both sides of this, for both two groups of people on this. On the one hand, you have people telling me that, no, we have more character interactions, especially in the last patches. You know, it's been improving, and we have a lot of those, and people are lying to you. They just want to hate Wuwa for no reason or whatever. And then, on that very same side, you have another group of people that is agreeing, that is confirming my impression, and is trying to justify why there are little character interactions. And if you have two people, there are two groups of people on the same side that are giving contradictory statements, chances are the truth is somewhere in between there, somewhere in the middle. If you have two people who are saying opposite things, chances are both can be kind of true, or neither, because it's somewhere in the middle. You know? And I apply this logic in particular, I apply to literally anything. I apply this to Hoyoverse games as well. When people say, like, when people complain about the storytelling of Hoyoverse games, while other people say there is, you know, some people say there is no real problem, others acknowledge that there is, but they're trying to explain it away, which usually does not go well. It's somewhere in the middle. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, it's in the end, it's all like gacha, tribalism and stuff. It's goddamn. Yes, Silk Song apparently is only 20 bucks. And good for them. Good for them. I don't know how long that game is, but it's refreshing to see a game that is like so anticipated cost less than like 30 plus euros, dollars, whatever these days. It even seeps into Rhythm Gacha, Prosecca and Bandori fans fighting like, you're not cousins for real. For real, dude. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild that they're, I mean, and honestly, appreciate it. Definitely. I've seen some people that are, like, mad at that for some reason. Or, no, that are, like, mad at, like, the release of Silk Song. Something about, I don't know, whatever. But, dear God. Dear goodness. But anyway, on the top of, gacha tribalism, I mean, not only, but people, you know, getting very easily, like, riled up over certain things. This is kind of off topic a little bit, but I saw this video posted earlier today, and I was like, you know what? It's a short one, so we can get into it beforehand. Are people too easily offended? A video by Ran Online, wonderful guy. Check him out. There's a lot of gacha content, but also a lot of variety. These days especially, he's been branching out a lot. Good for him, good for him. Lots of reacting content. Who uploaded a video literally 2 hours ago, 2-ish hours ago, talking about, I think it's like just like community stuff, you know, like generalizing communities and people's reaction to that sort of stuff. I only watched like 2 minutes of the video because it was before I was like, you know what? Hell yeah, I want to react to this. So we're gonna do that. 40 bosses and 200 unique enemies. This game is massive. God damn. There are some character interactions, mostly in the last patch and the one before. Not even then. Lupa's not in the new patch story. Your companion in the 2.4 is not in the 2.6. I mean, that, to be fair, depending on the scale, that exists in a lot of games. Even in, like, HSR, where you have, for example, like, 1.x or even, oh god, even some 2.x characters that we don't really see a lot in 3.x or, you know, all that kind of stuff. In terms of, like, plot relevance, it depends. It depends on, like, how that is handled, I guess. I love Amphorius because every character we meet is relevant in, like, pretty much every patch, or appears in pretty much every patch. But that's not the case for, like, everything, you know? Same with Genshin, same with ZZZ, pretty much. We have those characters, like, we have those appearances in, like, events and stuff, but, when it comes to, like, characters appearing in patches after their release, I have heard, also from content creators, that WoWA does have this problem, but to an extent, depending on how you handle it, it can make sense. I don't want to get into all of that now, you know. I also did realize that I kind of forgot that WoW was in patch 2.6 already. I kind of thought we were already in 2.5, still in 2.5. So when I even realizing that character interactions, according to some people, have been improving lately, I was thinking of just 2.4 and 2.5, even though technically it's just one patch difference. But still, I totally forgot the game was in 2.6 already. So that's 100% my bad. One of the best fighters is not in the war where all the fighters should be there. Goddamn. It's very long, like a good 30 plus hours, and depends even on how you play. Goddamn, that's good. Garbormester? Is that how you say that name? Welcome in, hope you're doing well today. After seeing the shift in fandoms around 2020, yeah, absolutely. Stepped outside and found out I'm the only one at home. Wonder what's going on. This is what I get for being a shut-in. Maybe they're just out, I don't know, groceries or whatever. But yeah, anyway. There's a child staring at my phone charm in this waiting room. Even every time it moves, I hope they enjoy the extra shaking to it I'm doing. Okay, but let's react to this one real quick. It's a short 7-ish, 6.5 minute video, so I assume it's not gonna take us longer than half an hour. Probably. I should, music to make sure you guys can actually hear the man speak. There we go. And, let's go.
I don't think there's one community on Earth for, like, a video game or movie where the majority are toxic. But I don't think it matters. I think when communities are this large, even when it's a minority and there's thousands upon maybe even millions of people sometimes being toxic, I think it's enough of a problem to call it the community. Using the word
yeah, to an extent, it depends. It depends, like, if there's enough people being loud, if the loud minority is loud enough, calling it, the community, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I don't know if I'd agree with that, personally. I still, even with, like very big fandoms that have very loud and very obnoxious minorities, like, pretty much every gacha space, I still like to, make sure that I am referring only to those people and not the community as a whole. But
millions of people sometimes being toxic, I think it's enough of a problem to call it the community. Using the word fandoms is more accurate than communities for sure, because again, fandoms are typically, at least in my experience, I feel like it's a more generalized word, but I think that's intentional. The fans of a particular person, team, or fictional series, etc., regarded collectively as a community or subculture. No, I guess they are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I feel like people, community has a nicer ring to it, you know? Community has a more, unified, a more pleasant ring to it to a lot of people. Like, fandom, they immediately go the, route of, when you say fandom, they immediately think of you know, all the chaos and stuff, especially when it comes to anime. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. My brother walked in and said, "Is that Teto? To be fair, you look like Teto plus Neru." Damn. It is, yes. You know what? Yes. Usually this is where I message my girlfriend that my parents aren't home, but I don't have a girlfriend.
I just look at them differently, I guess. I guess fandom is typically more seen in a negative light than
Yeah.
a community.
For
you
sure.
know what it's just like? You know what
Just by the
it's
sound
just
of the
like?
word.
Yo, any guys in chat? Any men? Where the boys at? Give me a 1 in chat.
Any
boys.
guys in chat? I
Okay,
think most of
sick,
my
that's a lot of
most of my
boys.
most of my
Give me a
audience is
2 in
actually
chat,
guys.
girls. Give me a 3 in
Like
chat if you,
80%, like 70 to
identify as
80% at
anything
least, I
other,
think,
so I can
is
get a
male
gist
of my
where
audience.
this is gonna go and how many of y'all are gonna understand this. Good mixture, good mixture. Okay, this is, I'm gonna direct this to the boys in chat, but girls, you will understand this as well, and everybody else probably will understand this as well. It might not apply to everybody, but you'll see what I mean when I say this. Boys, how many of y'all have been offended when you've seen... Yeah, these are all examples, hypotheticals. How many of y'all have been offended when you see a girl tweet out about all men being the same, all men doing this, all men doing that? Be honest.
And chat, you guys can be honest too. The guys in chat. How many times you've seen it? If you have ever felt personally addressed by that. Now, I will say that personally, I've seen it. I've seen it more so happen like not even just like all men. I rarely see the phrase all. I rarely see the all included. It's just when women are saying men are trash or men are this or that negative connotation adjective. That's where I already see people or men really lose their minds when the all isn't even included. Personally, I like, that's what I say. Like, to me, when I say all X are X, all this group of people are something, I don't say that because when I say that, I really do mean all of them. I really do mean all. I like to be very specific with my wording there. I either say some of them, I either say a lot of them, or sometimes I just leave it out to get all together. And if I say men are this or that, I don't mean every man. I mean those specific men. When I say I don't like vegetables, I don't mean every single vegetable because number one, I haven't tried all of them. Number one, and number two, there are some like I like carrots in soup occasionally. I like spinach in combination with a specific meal. So it's not all, it's just that like most that I have experienced, I guess, in my like from my limited experience, most in that category apply, or a lot. Yeah, this I would say that like if a woman is saying all men are trash, I can understand feeling a bit put off by that. If a woman is just saying men are trash, or you know, without the all, or they say a lot of, or whatever the case, and you get offended by that, then I would say you are not really like you don't understand the actual issue at hand. But that's my take on that.
It's important to be honest. Me, I never get offended. I don't care. Don't really care. Not that much. I just laugh. Me, kinda, honestly.
Yeah, well, I saw one person in chat that said, "Don't fucking get me started, man." So
yeah, a few people saying that they do. It's the same people that get offended when someone says the Genshin community is terrible. Swifties are horrible. Because most of the people...
But there you have it, you know? There's the phrasing. Because there it's just the community, or Swifties, not the whole community, or all Swifties. There is a difference there. Words have meaning in this case. I mean, in every case, but in this specific case, words have a lot of meaning.
In chat, that said, I don't care. They understand. They understand the situation. That when a girl is saying, ugh, all men are trash, they don't mean all men. They mean all the men that it applies to. If you're getting offended at that, you might be one of them.
This, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I just disagree with the wording. If you get offended at women saying, or even people, not just women, could be men, could be non-binary people, anyone on the gender spectrum, people saying men are trash, and you get offended by that, chances are you might not realize why they're saying that, you might not realize what they actually mean, and you may be part of that group. If someone's saying all men are trash, yeah, I can understand, because all inherently means all. And I think it's important to distinguish there. I think it's important to actually place some weight on that word. Shackles, welcome in, and Adonis. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, that, like, there I disagree. I get what he means. I disagree with the wording in particular.
If you're not part of that, you shouldn't be offended. It still sucks to generalize, and it's still not a healthy thing to do.
Yeah,
and it's
for
not
sure.
a good thing to do. I don't agree that saying all men are trash, or all women are dog, or all Genshin fans are terrible. If you're not a part of that, don't self-report, right? If I see something saying like all men are trash, I'm not thinking, oh, maybe I am trash. I'm like, this person's had a bad experience with men, and
yeah, that's usually what it is, right? And even the people who do say like all men or whatever, it's or if someone says like all women are trash, you know, I don't consider myself part of like the all women. Like my first thought is this person has had some like terrible experiences with women. They may be they may have been, you know, influenced by people repeating those same phrases and started to believe that as well without actually, you know, taking the time to rethink that.
and those men are pretty. They don't know every man on earth. They don't know what we're thinking. I don't think all women are trash because I've had bad experiences with certain women, but I'm sure as hell probably thought it at some point. But even when I think it, it's not. I'm not obviously not thinking all women are trash, bro. My mum's never done anything trash. Right? It's just a generalization that people do often,
it is.
and a lot of people automatically take it on the chin.
Do y'all remember the sadly Kimchi became a Kuro show? I'm sorry. Yeah. I fear it's over. But also yeah, good luck at your I assume you meant to say shift instead of ship. But if not, then good luck at your ship. But thank you for stopping by, Sven. Good thing I don't usually come across these types of videos or comments. Good for you, honestly. Good for you. Remember those 2015 to 2021 owning SJW/feminists? I wish I didn't. I don't think I do, or maybe I do, but I can't quite like connect it, like recall or connect what you mean or who you mean exactly.
A lot of people automatically think it affects them, or that it's about them. It's just not. It's just not. Brand rage baiting? No, not at all. I'm not rage baiting at all.
There's not him rage baiting. There's not.
Because again, when people in chat are like, oh, I hate when they say like these fandoms are terrible. I think it's obvious that they're not talking about every person in the fandom. I think it's very obvious they're talking about a loud minority. The problem comes when that minority grows larger. Or louder.
Yeah, and I will say, when I'm like part of a fandom, which I am, a lot of them, to an extent, and people like say like that fandom is like god awful, that fandom is trash. It is important to acknowledge that there are also many times where people say that, and they really do mean all of them. Because then the moment you say you are part of that fandom, they'll immediately like go, oh, you're one of those. Like, that's also important to recognize. It goes both ways. On the one hand, a lot of people who say, you know, this fandom is very toxic or is awful, whatever, they do mean the loud minority. But a lot of the time, if you say you are part of that fandom, they will also get immediately wary. They will immediately be cautious of you, and they'll immediately assume that, or worry that you are part of that group, of that minority. So it goes both ways. I think once you speak in sweeping generalizations, it's not as obvious, but you don't mean everyone. It's a fine line. It is a fine line. Yes, it's a fine line. And that is why I like whenever I talk about literally anything, I always try, because I know that it is very easy to misunderstand things. It is very easy to blur the lines too much, I always try to be as specific as I can in my wording. So when I talk about a fandom, I don't say the whole fandom. I say certain parts of that fandom. I say some people in that fandom. I say the loud minority. I try to be very specific with my wording. Because I know that those misunderstandings can very easily surface, even when people don't mean to, you know? Just because someone says this fandom is trash and you take that to heart, doesn't mean you're part of that fandom. It can just mean that you think the person who said that might be a part of that group who will then look at you and assume that you belong to the bad apples, you know? Which is why I always try to be careful in how I say things. And sometimes I still mess up a little bit, and sometimes I still could say things better than I do. So, you know, it is important for people to watch their words, is all I'm saying. Like, especially if you want to have a civilized conversation, how you say things always matters. It does matter. Whether you want it to or not, whether you think people are being too sensitive or they're being snowflakes or whatever, it does matter. And if you want people, this comes back around to the point of criticism and whatever. If you want to have a peaceful conversation, if you want someone to understand where you're coming from, you're gonna fucking have to watch your words. You're gonna have to watch your words, whether you like it or not. Simple as that. That goes for both sides. You're gonna have to put in some effort if you're not used to controlling yourself like that. Pumpkin, welcome in! Gotta go as well. All family members suddenly disappearing aren't normal. Yeah, figure out what's up with that mania. But thank you for stopping by. But yeah, it is definitely a fine line. Language is hard. Language is complicated. Words mean things. They can mean different things depending on who you ask.
Right. Look at the Andrew Tates. Look at the alpha males. There's always been people that think like that. But as soon as they started getting a platform and becoming louder and more apparent on the internet, then a lot of people were like, ugh, confident men suck. No. Obnoxious men with terrible belief systems suck.
I haven't heard the first one, honestly. I haven't heard the first one. Usually I like, at least I see that distinction being made more. Like whether women talk about men or the Andrew Tate alpha male podcast watchers. I do see that distinction being made a lot more. Not gonna lie, some people use "you're too sensitive" or "you can't handle criticism" to brush off the fact that they're being terribly rude and got called out. Oh, absolutely. Like, of course, sometimes that can be the case. But it's also important to reflect and realize that maybe your default approach to topics, to a conversation, might be harsher than it needs to be. You know? Like, you don't need to insult someone or be passive-aggressive or indirectly mock someone or be backhanded in your compliments. You can just be upfront. You can leave out the hostility. You can leave out the excessive negativity. You don't need to be like that. You know? And if you think you can't do that, if you think that, like, if your emotions get the better of you and you get too heated, then that might be something worth addressing. I get like that sometimes, I realize. Sometimes when I talk to people, or I debate people, I realize that I'm getting too invested in this, I'm getting too heated, and I need to actively watch my words. I need to actively pay attention that I don't slip in any, like, unnecessary sarcasm, because I know from then on it'll just be downhill. It can be hard, but it's important. It is important.
But if I'm a confident dude, I'm not going to be offended by people looking at those people and saying confident men suck, because I know I'm not part of that. I know that's not what they're talking about. I can use my brain to understand the nuance of the situation, to understand they're not talking about me. And if I think they are, then I've got some self-reflection to do. I think that's the selling point there.
To an extent.
If you think you are being attacked when people generalize, maybe you should self-reflect a little bit and consider if you are actually being attacked. Because if you are, only you can change it. Nobody else can work on you other than you. Then they talk to you, and you mentioned that you play Genshin, and they go like, ooh, you're one of them.
Okay,
not like I'm offended at that, but generalization becomes something like a stereotype. Yeah, and I think it can go both ways.
There
I think
it
if
is,
somebody
yes.
automatically generalizes you specifically just based on something you do,
There
that's
it
not
is.
a you problem, and you need to work on understanding that. That is a problem with them. Does
Yes.
that make sense as well? Right?
Yes.
Because I do think
There
that
it
is
is.
also a big part of the problem. I think it works on both sides.
Absolutely.
It's like if you openly generalize a specific person for just enjoying something, it's like if I say to someone, oh yeah, I love watching anime, and they're like, oh, so childish, like I didn't realize you were one of them. I wouldn't be offended. I would have used to have been offended before I understood this and worked on this.
See, the thing is, like, I think offended isn't the term I would use for myself. I would be frustrated just because I don't like being, like, misunderstood. You know, I would be frustrated at that. And I would probably, you know, try, like, at least at first, try to, like, change that person's mind or try to, like, make them realize that, hey, you're, like, not everyone's the same. You're kind of, like, overgeneralizing. And do you even know what you're talking about? You know? But at some point, I would be like, you know, it's... if they want to be like that, then so be it. You know? Then I'll just move on.
However, I now understand that if someone's like, oh my god, he watches cartoons, he must be a child, that's a problem with their outlook, not my enjoyment.
Definitely.
It takes a long time sometimes to kind of work on that kind of stuff and see things for what they are, but I think it's very good to actually discuss those kinds of things. Genuinely.
It is. It is.
I think it's good to have these kind of discussions because a lot of people still are working on that and they need to.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I guess I'm sensitive though as a girl. You could be sensitive as a girl or sensitive as a guy. That's fine. It's also something you can choose to work on or not choose to work on. If you enjoy being a little bit sensitive,
Exactly.
who gives a fuck, bro? You do you.
I'm hella fucking sensitive. Like, I still need to work on, like, not taking certain things to heart, not taking, like, actual genuine criticisms to heart too much. I'm still working on that. For sure, I've always been a very sensitive person. And I don't think that's inherently negative, but at some point, like, to an extent, it's something that, like, you need to, number one, acknowledge, and you need to try to work your way, not quite out of, but you need to try and figure out a way to work with it, at least, you know? Like, being sensitive in itself is not inherently a bad thing, but when it starts actually, you know, affecting you, like, severely affecting you mentally, then, yeah. Like, that's just a point where you're like, you need to get help, or you need to start working on yourself. Absolutely. You know, as with most things, like, having, like, quote, a bad trait or two isn't, like, the end of the world. But if it starts seriously affecting the way you view things, or the way you interact with people, the way you handle situations, then, yeah, you gotta reflect, you gotta try and figure out a way to, like, figure out better, like, coping mechanisms, figure out better ways to deal with that. And that's usually a pretty long process, but it's not impossible. I've gotten better at it over time. It's not perfect, and it's probably never gonna be perfect. I'm probably always gonna be on the more sensitive side, no matter how much I try to, like, practice not being that. You know? But you gotta make the effort.
You do you. Like, as long as you're happy, nobody else should matter. Nobody else should care. It's not that deep. It's not that important. As long as you're happy and you're not hurting anyone. Those are the two most important things. You're
Absolutely,
happy,
yes.
Nobody's getting hurt. Nobody should give a shit. No
Yep.
one should care at all.
Yep.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, I think generalization happens a lot more than people think, but whether you get offended about being generalized or not is more on you than it is on the people doing the generalizations.
Except, you know, both sides. Both sides. But yeah. If someone is, like, being, like generalizes things, and you immediately get offended by that, then it is important to at least reflect and figure out whether that is because you just fear they're misunderstanding you, or they may be misunderstanding, they may actually mean every single person, or whether you belong to that group that they may or may not be talking about in particular, you know? And hey, almost 30 minutes, what'd I say? Good video, short video, good video. Go check out Bran. Super awesome guy. And yeah. At the end of the day, you know, be kind to people, be respectful. When you can, avoid generalizing too much, you know, try to watch your wording. And if someone does generalize, then reflect whether it's actually whether they're, you know, whether it's a you or they thing, and if it's a you thing, then you might have some self-improvement to do. But yeah, anyway. I need to shut my blinders because the sun is in my eye. It is still in my eye. Why is the sun over there? There we go. There we go. And yeah, when in doubt, especially on the internet, or I guess exclusively on the internet, there's a very easy thing you can do with people that you don't agree with and that you think are not worth your time, which is mute and or block. This felt a bit like a Twitter thing. How does this translate to the gacha communities? Honestly, it can translate to anything. Whatever someone says, like whenever someone says this group of people, whether it's like a certain demographic or gender or a community, like a fandom, game, anime, shows, other piece of media, gacha, and they're like, this group of people is trash, is toxic, is horrible. It happens. It happens. And it happens in gacha spaces too, you know? Like people calling the entire WoWa fandom like toxic and brain dead MC glazers or waifu whatever incels. I don't fucking know. Or when people call, you know, all Hoyo players, you know, the Kurobot and Hoyosho stuff. When people call all Hoyo players like children, or assume that they like, you know, they like children's media, or like making assumptions about their intelligence based on the media they consume. It applies to pretty much everything. Pretty much like every group of people this can be applied to. Whether it's on Twitter, whether it's in real life. For sure. The Mew blocked is unbeatable. I think the doctor fell into the void. I'm still sitting out here. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Maybe they heard someone say that all doctors are greedy and stupid and corrupt and fucking incompetent, and they got so offended that they quit and left. Anyway, that was that. Now to the actual stuff that we're gonna get to today, which is music. Now, I have mentioned this a couple times in the past. I love when anime, games, pieces of media give characters in particular their own songs. Not just like OSTs or instrumental themes, no, full-on songs. Songs with vocals, with lyrics. Because these lyrics tend to, like, you know, match their character or relate to their character. I freaking love that. I feel like for a while, I feel like it used to be a thing a lot more in like the mid 2010s-ish with some anime. And then they kind of stopped doing it, and I feel like now it's kind of making a comeback, with some anime, like Windbreaker has character songs. With some games, ZZZ has their EPs. Wuwa, I think Reverse, it's also like that. It's something that I think they need to do way more, especially not just the songs themselves, but having songs that are sung by the characters or, you know, by the actual VAs. Like, that is the cherry on top. It's why I also love, you know, this is also why I love music anime, because that's exactly what you get there. A lot of the time you get dedicated character songs, oftentimes sung by the characters themselves, which I freaking love. I love that connection of a character singing a song and singing words that are directly connected to their person, their motivations and whatnot. Kinnikuman music on top. Do they do that? I might have asked that before. Do they do that? Yeah, like nowadays I feel like it's not like you rarely see it anymore. I feel like maybe it's kind of like coming back a little bit. Which I would love. I think these ones are like songs that are, you know, not sung by the actual VAs, as far as I know. At least for the most part. I think isn't this first one actually sung by? Yeah, they got Amelie for this one, I saw. Who I'm only gonna assume is not the voice of Jinchi. No, but I don't know about the rest of these songs. But yeah, dude, I love that. The 1983, yes, hell yeah. Yeah, dude, OnStars, for example, who have several character solos, as they should. But yeah, we have 13 songs. 14 because I forgot to add the 2.6 one, which I could actually just do right now. Let me do that real quick, actually. Because I think, yep. There we go. And now it should be here. Now it should be here. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna react to all of these, and we're gonna rank them. Am I gonna make this a video? I don't know. Maybe not. No idea. But yeah, listening and ranking them on a simple tier list, a simple point-based tier list. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Can I like? Is there a thing that I can? Media source, browser, application. Let's see. Image. Can I do this maybe? No. No. Can I like remove this somehow? Media source maybe? No. Hold on. Hold on. Because I don't want that ad. I don't like that having that ad there. Can I? Is there any way I can? Wait, color source. Color source? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hi. Let me see. Do it like this, and we'll do this over here, and then we'll move this behind me. Behind me. Behind me. There we go. Perfect. 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 I don't know who is it Pelek? Is that how I pronounce that name? I don't think I know them. Maybe I've heard their voice at some point. Some are voiced by the actual VAs, Akama Shogun and Buffalo Man, I believe. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. My eyes, I am sorry. I apologize. I dearly apologize. But yeah. There we go. classic tier list, 10 out of 10, which is I would listen to this style of music or maybe even the song in my free time, up to 5, which is just, it's okay, no strong opinions. I don't think we're gonna get any lower because it is hard for me to actively dislike a song. And I think I've sorted all of them out in a way that, like, it. I guess I go by character because I think these are all character themed in a way, or, you know, they show certain characters and I didn't find anything, like, else, so we're just gonna use the characters for ranking. But anyway, our, to my knowledge, first song is, okay, I'm gonna have to make sure to, like, remove this bar again, is the 1.1 EP, Thawing Fates. He did anime covers around the same time as Amalie and Nate. Oh. So let's go. Let me know if you can hear everything just fine and stuff. Okay. Started off with something more majestic. Okay. There she is. I'm gonna move myself because the lyrics are on the other side. I felt the wrath of the lament, ashes and tears year after year. This darkened land lies solemn. Is it I who has to be in the light? Is it my destiny to fight? Immediately like the vibes. Up, not for me, but for the lyrics too. Ooh! Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Ooh, I like this. Oh, there he is. Yeah, the drums coming in was really good. 1,000 years could pass us by, but our spirits will never die. If not us, then who else will take the lament? A world in flames, ignoring the prophecy. Only hope can set us free. All right, give it to me. Ooh, I like how the visuals like match the music, the instruments a little bit. Yeah, this is a good one. This is like at least a 7. That was a good song. That was, I think that is a good, like, yeah, just good. A solid good. At least a 7. At least a 7. I'm gonna put it at a 7 for now. I feel like there was like something missing in my opinion. I love the lyrics. I like the I guess the weight that the lyrics kind of conveyed. You know, like that like sense of responsibility. And the what do you call it? The stakes, I guess. I do like that a lot. The drop for the chorus was great. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of expected it to lift off again at some point. It all kind of moved within the same range, if you know what I mean. Like the notes and everything. But I did like it. I would say good. Jade, hope you have a great stream. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you have a lovely day. But yeah, really good. And of course, the Ama always fucking killing it. I haven't heard Peleg, if that's how his name is pronounced. If not, I apologize. I don't think I know him. But he was also good. Also really good. Just good. Yeah, it was good. Not the type of song I wouldn't listen to. I feel like I need a bit more like... I would need something more to consider listening to it in my own time. But all in all, good. Just good. 7 out of 10. Next up... Actually, you know what? I don't want to go back to this part a bit. Because I think, like, the first drop definitely hit the hardest for me. And after that, I was kind of expecting it. And it kind of stayed, again, like, more or less the same. Like, nothing, like, not much changed as far as I've, like, heard. At least vocally. But, when was the initial drop here? Oh, why is it lagging so much? Okay, there we go. I forgot where it comes in. Here-ish? Okay, no, this is just still the pre-chorus. Right, I forgot. 7 out of 10 is like kind of like a meme in the Wua community now. I forgot. So yeah, I guess 7 out of 10. Yeah, this. I think? Yeah. And with the way the visuals change here too. Yeah, it's good. Like, this is definitely the best part of the song for me. Because after that, it kind of like repeats. But yeah, it was good. Next up is the 1.2 EP. By Moon's Grace. You can hear an instrumental version of the song in the Mount Firmament zone. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I also like that they show, like, who... Oh, wait, is there not, no vocals here? From what I've seen, unless I didn't catch it. Is this just instrumental? Bye-bye, Sunday. Good luck. Okay. Okay, this is a more chill one. I feel like I've heard this OST maybe like in some videos before or something. Very, very lo-fi. Rise up. What is it? Rise? Is it rise? Rise up? Rise up. How was your day? It was good. Ooh, the I don't know what kind of flute that is. I think it's some kind of flute coming in there. Yeah, I like the little melody there that comes in. Riz not right. Oh, right. Listen, that word is not part of my normal vocabulary, so I am Robin pilled. This is not my style of music, but I can appreciate it. Okay. Oh, okay, wait. I had to make it a little quieter on my end. like that. It's a similar, it's like the same theme in essence, but they're like adding little things, like little like instruments and stuff. And then it comes back down. Riz is in charisma, not harassment. Yeah, not my style of music. I think this would probably be like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Probably. Maybe a 5 because it's okay. It's just not my genre, not my style. I wouldn't listen to this in my own time. So for now, I'm gonna give it a 5. I might go back and like re-listen to some stuff to get a better judgment and stuff. I do know Bao, yes. She's cool. I don't watch her, but she's cool. Next up is 1.3. An unfinished song. Yeah, this one had no vocals. I don't know if this one does. I can actually just check. Yeah, there are Moana Avenente? Don't think I know that one. At least it doesn't ring a bell. 2.3 is sung by her. I know, yes, I did. Okay, that is the Chacona song then? Okay, nice. I like that song in her trailer, so I'm gonna enjoy listening to it again. Why is the... Okay, there we go. I was like, why is the quality so ass? Ooh, the violin.
I am here because of
Ooh.
you. A butterfly with no cocoon.
I gotta make myself over again because the lyrics are over here.
We can define emotions from your complex mind.
Oh, I like her voice.
A puzzle I cannot complete. Interact, obey, repeat. Someone help me understand.
Okay.
If I truly comprehend. Acting with a
I like the visuals as well. Ooh, the background vocals.
Is that where decisions sway? Taking down most hearts to wait. Is this longing what you mean? When you cool the pain it brings. Pain or love I need to feel. Maybe that will make me real.
Ooh.
If
Oh.
all else fails your love,
Ooh, yeah, that... Okay, this one gave me goosebumps. Yes. Yes.
I never wanna let you go.
Oh, I like this, yes.
There is only one universal truth. I was born because of you.
Yeah, if I knew like the exact lore of the characters, this would of course hit harder, but even so, already, just from reading the lyrics on their own. This one's getting a high already, for sure. This is like at least an 8 out, maybe even a 9. I don't know. I feel like I would listen to the song on my own time, depending on how it continues. If we can get like something more, like one final like kick, or if not kick, like push, I guess. Also, those are really pretty flowers. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I love this melody. Oh, and ending with the piano. That was good. That was good. I want to go back to this. Wait, where is it? To this part right here. Because this part got me. This part got me.
Make me real.
Yeah, dude. This one is an easy 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9. I feel like this is the kind of song that I would listen to in my free time. But at the end, I feel like I needed something more at the end for it to be a full 10. But like this part right here where then it like we have the little, what do you call it? Like it's all like everything like sung a bit higher. I forgot what they call that. Yeah, and then here it kind of like goes like into just instrumentals, and it more or less repeats a little bit. But I love that. This is at least 8 or 9. I'm gonna give it a 9, honestly. Because I loved this. Okay, the starting part I thought was okay. Then from like here on, I mean, it's also the most replayed part, unsurprisingly. From here on, this part, maybe I'll give it an 8. It has potential, for sure. If they had given if they had like added, I guess, one more layer to it, you know, as I said, like one final push where like she goes back in with the vocals, and you know, maybe like up the instrumentals a little bit or up the vocals a little bit, you know, like put some more power into the vocals or something. Then I think it could have been an easy 9 or maybe even 10 out of 10. But so far really good. I might go back and lift her back up later again. We'll see. But this was really fucking good. Really good. Next up is a very short one. This is Camellias, right? I would assume, yeah. It's kind of related to the lore, but not too much. Yeah, these songs are kind of like vague, which I like. I like when lyrics for character songs are more, I guess, general, in a way that you don't have to know the character or any like major terms to understand the lyrics. Maybe that's why it's called Unfinished. I didn't think of that. And you know what? That will make sense. That would actually make sense. And I like to think of it that way. So we're putting it up to a 9. Next. A Million Possibilities. Actually, I probably should like pay attention to like try if I can see try and see if I can connect the title to the song. True. Okay. All right. Wait, who do we have? Lyrics, production, mastery, vocal. Megan Martin? Is that how her name is pronounced? I don't think I know that one. Will songs that are good without needing to know the lore be ranked higher? I mean, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, I can say the other way around, like, as I've done with ZZZ, you know? If I know the character, if I like the character, chances are they'll get, like, a bonus point for that. maybe, I don't know. Usually for me it depends on like the lyrics and the instrumentals, the genre, I guess. I don't know why it like stutters every now and then. We'll see.
In that labyrinth of overgrowth, the paths are lined now with withered blooms. Lose my way in the frosted moon, left astray. I chase down a forgotten trail. Down the lost trail we found. Every ending leads to a new memory. Oh,
Ooh.
through the void we learn now. Every scar marks
Scar
the
mentioned. Sorry.
rebirth of me.
Ooh, I like that line. Oh, the laugh, slightly unsettling, but... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. That one, probably the lowest. Probably the lowest. I do think I like hers more. It was also very short. It was very short and sweet. It was very Camellia. I don't know, something about it. It did fit somehow. The kind of like I don't know what you'd call that. Like the vibe, just the vibes, I guess. It was very fitting. I think it could have been longer, maybe, but it's kind of the purpose of the Shorekeeper EP, and a lot of creators made their own version of the rest of the song. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I did realize I'm not blocking the ad anymore. I did realize that. Whoops. Yeah, as a standalone song, it was okay. It was okay. It was short and sweet. A little vibe, but nothing too big, in my humble opinion. And now I think we're already moving on to the 2.x songs with 2.0. Rochia, is that how you pronounce her name? Theme song 1. Okay. Ooh, the flute.
Here in the dark,
Oh.
I'll guide you.
Keep drifting,
With
Ooh, duet!
wild
Yes!
abandon.
tenderness lifting.
Here on the shore, you're never alone. The fall from your past, your heart guides you home. When you feel lost, I'll give you hope.
Aww.
Fragile threads we hold become a mighty rope, tied here by our souls. One, it's us forever. One,
Aw, this is sweet.
safe surrender, light in the dark. We'll be the spark for one, a joy that binds us. One, shine like diamonds. We'll keep you bright.
Very wholesome, very found family.
Of night, we'll steal all the luster you are. Unbreakable star. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Sick, you're not abandoned.
Come closer,
Holding each other, hopeful.
still standing.
We'll live
Yeah, I like this one. Don't think I would listen to this in my own time, probably. But I like it a lot.
We'll be the spark for one, a joy that binds us one. Shine like diamonds, we'll keep you bright. No darkness of night will steal all the luster.
It's a very heartwarming song.
Unbreakable star.
That was nice. That was a nice one. This one, I want to check something because I didn't really pay attention to it at first, but I want to go back and like listen to the chorus.
And tenderness left in the dark, I'll guide you. Keep drifting with wild abandon. Tenderness lifting here on the shore. You're never alone. The fall from your past, your heart guides you home.
And then it goes to the core. Nope, not quite.
Lost, I'll give you hope. Fragile threads we hold become a mighty rope, tied here by our souls. One, it's us.
Okay, great screen, thank you. Okay, that's that, because I felt like I like how you have the, would you call it like a call and response kind of thing for the verses and then the chorus, they both sing together. You know, as one. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think I would really love the Troop of Fools. Already. They do give like very found family vibes. Brad be spreading the of all the things to focus on. Because I think it's like as well when you go to I'll go to like the second verse.
Come closer.
And then it kind of like swaps, I think.
Still standing.
Okay, and then they go together with Will Lift You Up. Yeah, I think the timing.
I felt lost and I was found. We gathered all the pieces.
Yeah, I think the timing of when they sing alone and when they sing together,
The shoreline
very nice.
has us bound.
I think this will be an 8 out of 10.
It's us forever.
I think this is an 8 out of 10. Yes.
Safe,
This, you know, also a little bit character bias because I do like Brand already. And I think I would also like Rochia. I think I would love the Troop of Fools as a whole. I'm always a sucker for those kinds of groups. So yeah. Next up is I think this is the right order. I think. The first of two 2.1 EPs. Which is Phoebe's Daisy Crown. Ow, I'm too basic for this one, but the art is insanely good. Fair. Yeah, the art was very good, very sweet. Daisy Crown. Can I expect something like more upbeat, possibly, or like more cutesy?
I remember
Oh,
time we were by the shore. I found a hole and where I cannot
do I?
live. The tragedy of
Sorry. Do I know that voice? There's this composer. Wait, vocalist Kahoka. Empty Old City. I don't know if I know this one. It sounds kind of familiar. Oh, look at that, it's a baby Phoebe.
that's why you leave stars and moons. I blink of life, your eyes calling in the night. Hoping princess to be there.
Okay.
Wish it's the one
Aww.
but let me never forget what's the truth. Don't need a minute to do the it looks like spirituality like that refuses to fade out. Barely pour down the heavy slumber. I dream see major trequent. A bursting subject, so it must let me lie down beside you.
Oh, this is cute. So yeah, so is this like about Phoebe and her... Are they echoes? Her little creature friends?
Into the shadows, listen to the ring. It's you, Rainbow. Secrets for you, but understand the end is not a ship I can. You hide inside.
I like the piano segments here. Ooh, the drum's coming in. Trying to figure out whose perspective would this be from, whether it's from hers or her friend's perspective. Oh, well, hi there. Oh, maybe it's...
Embracing soft and glowing ones. Do you remember me?
Oh yeah, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's from their perspective. Or maybe it switches actually. Oh. A daisy crown! Oh, I like this one. Again, not the type of music I would listen to, but I like how this song had like something with the visuals as well. It had like it was very cute, but it had like something kind of bittersweet to it, if you know what I mean. So I like this. I like this. Now, I love the melody. The instrumentals weren't my thing. Well, some parts of it weren't my thing. I guess the genre itself. I like the piano segments and you know, some of it. But I would give this... At least an 8 out of 10. At least an 8 out of 10. I don't know if I like... Do I like it more than... Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think I might like Rochia's more for just a little bit of character bias, but they're both good. Yeah, there are a lot of references in the background that, you know, if I knew the full context of her character and the game, I would probably know more or recognize more. I did recognize, like, I do know, like, bits and pieces from her trailer and also just what I've heard people talk about, that, like, apparently she is, like, part of, what's it called? The Sentinel, the church, essentially. And like the little creatures being her friends. That was nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Next up, Brent! The King... Oh my god, this title is so long. The King of Wayward Souls. Self-proclaimed but destined. The fucking self-proclaimed, I love that. Okay. right. Coming in with the guitar. Oh, okay.
Never drown me, bring on your ocean. I'll glide
I'm hiding it.
across the waves. Lightning and thunder won't pull us under.
Okay, I kind of imagined something like this.
There's a world we're gonna save. Send your forgotten, hated, and
Like a sea song kind of type.
welcome home. We'll take the struggles, lift up as brothers, sisters, the not alone.
Okay.
Others stood by me, then left me abandoned.
Oh.
The full ship was sailing with me as the captain. Crest and tumble, resting never again. I'll tell your story, we won't be forgotten, my friend.
I like how happy the music is, but the lyrics definitely have some dark undertones.
Remember, tale of my
Yep.
lost rules with my sword and my ship behind you. You'll be remembered, honored, motley crew. No water's too rough to sail through. Tell your story, wild and free and true, not a barrel.
Again, bittersweet vibe to it. Because on the one hand, the music is like so upbeat and like uplifting, but he's singing about his fucking dead comrades apparently, and it's like the hardships. Also his voice, goddamn. Oh, the guitar. Oh, you know I'm a sucker for guitars. I like the background vocals that come in. Kind of like a chant.
And your fury is but a breeze
Ooh.
against a righteous course.
Okay.
Lift your voices!
Okay. Oh, I love this one. Fucking go off. Oh, yes. This is a 9 out of 10. This is a 9 out of 10. Absolutely. No question. No question. Yes. 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 I love this one. For a little bit of bias, so I'm gonna even put it above Shorekeeper. Yeah, this felt very Brand. I love this. Also, like the singer's voice, it does kind of like, are some of these sung by the voice actors, or is it all like hired artists? This is Clay Agnew? Is that how you pronounce his name? I'm not fully sure. But yeah, no, dude, I kind of want to like re-listen to this.
Stood by me, then left me abandoned. A fool ship was sailing with me as the captain.
A fool ship was sailing with me as the captain. Oh, I like that!
Crest and tumble, resting never again. I'll tell your story, we won't be forgotten, my friends. Be remembered, tale of my lost.
Yeah, no, I love this one. I kind of want to just listen to the rest of it again.
Remembered, honored, motley crew. No water's too rough to sail through. Tell your story, wild and free and true.
Yeah, and the singer's voice, the way he like, the power in his voice. I'm trying to think if I don't want to move this up to a 10 after all, but I don't know. Maybe I will later. The brand bias? I mean, obviously, there's a little bit of brand bias here. But I also love, like, I love the contrast between the happy music and the lyrics. Wait. I actually need to let him cook it for a second. This whole part, it's like that contrast, his voice. What band does this remind me of? Dude, I can listen to that. Something about this music kind of reminds me of I can't think of, but it's some like early 2010s band that like, or music that this song reminds me of, you know? It gives me early-ish 2010s vibes. Have I seen the upcoming character Drip Market? Yes, I have actually, and they both look cool. Chu Yuan, I think, is the guy's name. He looks cool. He looks very pretty. People have called him like what a love child between Jing Yuan and Dan Hong, which I could kind of see. And Garbraina, I think, is the other one. Which honestly, okay, listen, I really like Garbraina's design because they didn't go for like oh, she's like kind of wearing a dress, or you know, with like has some like cloth like fluttering behind her before her, but she's still, you know, you can still see like all of her leg like on her side and stuff. They just went for like top, hot pants, good to go. You know, just straightforward, and just actually, even if they're short, pants. Like, and I actually really like her design. I think it's really good. The aesthetic, way more up my alley. Chu Yuan, yeah. And Chu Yuan's design I haven't like taken like a very close look at. But he looks cool. He looks cool. Brand played a huge part in 2.0. Did he play a huge part? I know that he was definitely present, at least at the start of it. And that he was like in there, but I haven't heard that he like played a huge part. Is that for their gameplay? Hell yeah. I will say that I think like Garbraina, for some, I think it might be also the colors that just appeal to me more. Like that shade of blue, like the blue and red. I think is very cool. Yes, that was great. That was amazing. Next up is 2.2, Cantarella. What's it called? Elusive Seas. Looks like a little bit younger Yasuo from League of Legends. I don't know who that is. She's almost 1-to-1 female DMC4 Nero. I've heard people say that. Alright, let's see here. I'm expecting... Ooh. I was gonna say, I expect something a little more, calmer. The music box.
Of the world dissolves, washed away by the
like something a little like eerie or like unsettling. Let me move myself. There we go, a little over here.
To the ocean's embrace, a fading wave in azure sheets draws the sparkle from your
I don't know what you would call this genre of music. It's like kind of like fairy tale-esque vibes. Like with the music box and stuff. Where the music box sounds. Ooh.
And I hope your heart will hear. Let my warmth guide you to the shore. No illusions of fear. Floating on a
Oh yeah, I like this.
Give your pain to me. Love and purity. Concocting a gentle release.
Yeah, I like the kind of like slightly unsettling vibes this gives. Oh, and it's like the change from like a puppet and the children to
You're safe, you're free in the cradle of the sea, where the light of your memories glow. The ocean knows, so let them go. Surrender to the waves, we'll take it away.
ooh. And again, there's like kind of a contrast here between the lyrics. God, her voice is really good. Ooh.
And I hope your heart will hear.
Come on.
In the
Give it to me.
warmth of my song, find your solace.
Yeah.
Floating on a dream. Give your pain to me.
Ooh.
Love and purity. Concocting a release. For now, good night. You're safe. The sea takes you, sweetest of dreams, giving in to gentle release.
That was another good one. Again, I like... Stop. Again, I like the contrast, sort of, between the lyrics and not just the instrumentals, but also her voice or just the melody, where the lyrics kind of are more, or seem to be more reassuring, you know, like very gentle, very yeah, just like very reassuring, while the instrumentals make it kind of give you that uneasy feeling. Like the lyrics on their own would be fine, but the music and her voice, the way she sings, the way she delivers those lines, kind of make you like feel like there's something, you know, just off about it all, you know? Which I think, from what I know, actually like fits Cantarella's character as well, where she's kind of like just unsettling. Like there's like she appears like she appears like the kind of type that like the kind of character that's very like sweet talking and very, you know, outwardly gentle and soothing and kind, but there's definitely something going on that makes you just instinctively wary. Just instinctively wary of her. Which is cool. It's not usually my type of character, but I can appreciate that. I think that's very cool. She's a bait and switch character. Kuro cook with her. Hell yeah. Let's see. What would I give this? I think also an 8. I think also an 8. Yes. Because the song does fit her character a lot. Yeah. And I like the melody of it and all. And I've come to appreciate, especially with Hugo's EP as well, I've come to appreciate those, like, more... What do you call that? Would you call that dissonant? Those, like... This type of music, you know? This style. I've come to appreciate it more. Yeah, I like it. Let's see. Next up would be Zani. Yeah, and her voice here also really good. Really good, really good. Next up is Zani! Off work. Off work? Question mark? I'm expecting something a little harder here. Maybe? Possibly? Ooh! Are we going classic rock? Okay. Oh, okay. Didn't expect this, but I am curious.
Lights blink like a warning sign. Got another late shift, but I'm doing fine. Workday done.
Alright, this is a vibe. I like the visuals.
Eyes in the dark where the shadows crawl. Make one small move.
I like the comic aesthetic.
Heartbeat fast, so I move with the flow. But the night's still young, so you know I gotta go.
Okay. Not what I expected, but...
They say it hurts my soul. I work to break the mold. The long nights and neon signs, the city breeze. I close my eyes. I knew the 9 to 5 grade. I was born to neon grade. Street lights flicker like a battle cry. No more wait for a better time. It's a pretty night. All the lights go as far as I see. A new life. I think that's what I need. I'll waste my life, cross the line. Time to drop the disguise. 'Cause it's killing me. I need a relief. I need to get away. Don't be scared. Be not I'm here. My shadow doesn't scare me. I dance through the night, feel loud and free. Work isn't fair. That's how it is. Gotta start a new day, put my armor on. Was it scary? No, I don't flinch. Got my name stitched too deep in the trench. Moving like light with no mask, no fear. If you get lost, don't even worry, I'm here. I don't gotta run from the heat, I burn. Every hit that I take just helps me learn. Suit the boots when I change.
Oh.
This is my shift, I own the night. If they could see the weight I bear is too unfair. I walk alone through poison air, get worked over time and no one cares. Dark circles under eyes, I'm showing up if you need me. Money is the world, that what life been teaching me. Tell me I'm wrong, time flies, take it easy. Even if it's hard, head up, that's why we gotta be.
The music
positive, 'cause you never
is
know
a little too
when I
vibey for me, but I like the lyrics.
It's a pretty night, all the lights go as far as I see. A new life, I think that's what I need.
She's so gorgeous.
My life cross the line, time to drop the disguise. 'Cause it's killing me, I need a relief.
She's like Wuwa's Batman, hell yeah.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. It's a pretty night, all the lights go as far as I see.
Ooh, violin.
A new life,
Violence.
I think that's what I need. I'll waste my life, cross the line, time to drop the disguise. 'Cause it's killing me, I need a relief. I'm about to break, I need to get away. Don't be scared, fear not, I'm here. My shadow doesn't scare me, I dance through the night, feel wild and free. Work isn't fair, that's how it is. Bring me along, gotta start a new day, put my armor on.
Okay. The music, not my style. It was a vibe, but the music, nothing special for me personally. I liked the lyrics, though. I liked the lyrics. I do. I do for sure. The visual as well I liked. I think it's also a little like monotonous. But I think I'm gonna give it a 6. I might like Jinchi's a little more. but I like it more than these two. I think a 6 for now is okay. I think a 6 is okay. Next up is Chacona, and apparently this is the trailer song. What a beautiful title. Or is it just also sung by Bao? Never mind, I don't think this... Yeah, no, this is not the trailer song. This is cute already. She does give me Robin vibes. And I think that already gives her bonus points. Like both Robin and Nilo. Yeah, Bao sings this one. People did tell me she sang the trailer song. That's why I thought at first. Ooh. She's so cute.
In a forest of sorrow, people standing in silence. I just want to see you more the further you're from me. So let's take flight with feathered pens.
It's 10 out of 10. Can't like the gang know I fuck with this.
Ooh, she said, I'm all alone. It's freedom, just letting music carry you. Now I'm back at the door I shut before. Knock, knock, knock. Sing a song, even tears can make a rainbow in your sky. Let's keep on dancing till your heart feels right. Even when you are crying by yourself.
This might be another 8 out of 10. Something about it. Just the vibes.
Even if you can't see, even if you can't touch, I'll be right there in your heart. Singing la la, louder, wondering where to go next. Let's ask the sky and see. You are the one, you are the one.
Like, I'm just smiling listening to this. I'm just non-stop smiling.
Sing a song, even tears can make a rainbow in your sky. Let's keep on dancing till your heart feels right. Even when you are crying by yourself. La la, la la. Sing a song, even tears can make a rainbow in your sky. Let's keep on dancing till your heart feels right. Even when you are crying by yourself. La la, la la. Hop into the sound, step into the beat, jump into the melody.
And this is where I don't mind the repetitiveness. Because it's just vibes. It's just wholesome, fun, cute vibes.
Listen to your world.
Yeah, no, that's an 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, for sure. I don't know, it's getting kind of hard to rank these. It's hard to rank these, but like these are like also very different, you know. This had like the more emotional found family trope. This had the cutesy but also kind of like bittersweet energy. This one was like more calm but had something like, you know, more eerie to it, more unsettling to it. This one was just wholesome, just good vibes. So it's hard to rank these within the tiers, but that was really good. That was really good. Let's see. We do have 4 more. I am gonna take a little break here, because I need to go to the bathroom. My bladder is about to explode. Also like the song on her quest and her combat showcase. But yeah, a couple more, and then I guess we're done. But yeah, 10-ish minutes, and then we will be back. And I'll probably also turn up the music back on. Whoops. There we go. And we are, oh dear goodness, back. Oh, whoops. There we go. We're back. And is it Paragon? Pyragon? Thank you for following. I appreciate that. For some reason, my voice is starting to fade a little bit. I mean, it has been 2 hours. But we should be able to get through this, I think. Yeah, we have 4 more songs. We have the time. Yeah. Next up. We're already 2.4 already. With Cardathia's song, Against the Tide. I should also probably turn the music off. That would be an idea. That would be an idea for sure. Let me do this real quick, and this, and there we go. And let's go. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, with the guitar. I need to check again. Do I know the singer? Composer, guitarist, mixing vocalist. Forts. Forts? I don't know if I know Forts, but she sounds familiar. Ooh. Okay. She reminds, like, she sounds like the singer for Evelyn's EP. That's who her voice reminds me of. Okay. Give me a banger chorus. This could be a 10 out of 10. Ooh. Yes. Yes. This might be the one. Oh yeah, this might be the one. Okay, yeah. This is more up my alley. Dude, yes! Yes! 10 out of 10. That's a 10. That's an easy 10. Yes. Dude. Yeah, the singer's voice too is so good. I need to look up who that is later, if I have heard her. I feel like I've heard her before. Alright, alright. Come on. Lots of bean, welcome in. And Zen. Do we get one more? Yes, we get one more. Okay, come on. Kick it up one more. One more time. Yes! Dude, oh god. Once again, I love powerful female voices. Yes! Dude. Yeah, no, this easily the best song of today so far. Easily. Absolutely no question. I would listen to this kind of song, maybe even this song, in my free time. Absolutely. I couldn't even pay as much attention to the lyrics because the music just took me so hard. Okay, I need to look up forts. Who? What does she do? What does she do? Or actually, let me check. Why is it up here now? Go away. Songwriters, little sister, guitarist, mixing, composer. Yeah, I don't think I easy run it back. I mean, if you're asking me, I mean, hey, you know, if you insist. I did catch like parts of the first. If you insist. Actually, you know what? If I'm gonna listen to it again, fuck it. Where's the animation? Can I have a seat down here? No. Not down here? Okay, never mind. What do I look for? What do I look for? Just Cardathia story animation or something? Because if I'm gonna listen to it again, Dawn arrives. Dawn arrives. Well. This one then? I mean, like, again, right? I don't know the context, but hey, for the music. For the music. Or actually, I might have seen this. I don't know. I might have seen parts of this. But for the music, hell fucking yeah.
I'm not scared of you.
Once upon a time, a wicked dragon ravaged the land, leaving rubble and ashes in its wake. Despair.
Giant woman.
Yet a lone armored knight rose up, riding a white
Dude, even these instrumentals.
Wielded...
Oh, really?
Oh.
Huh?
We've heard this dusty old story 1,000 times. Boring.
You have every right to punch those kids.
Thank you. But it's fallen out of favor these days. No one cares about a knight's tale.
Aww.
Best be heading home, young lady.
Chad, would you stop to listen to his tale? Oh. God damn, okay, precision! It does take skill to move puppets like that, yeah. God damn! Huh. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, ooh.
Are you certain of this path? You know well what that power heralds. Nothing but overwhelming fear.
Ayo.
The harder you strive, the closer the storm.
Yeah, I think I've seen parts of this animation.
Only restraint will light the way forward. The name Cartathea is long forgotten, lost to time. Do you wish to lose your future as well?
Fear is to be expected.
Is this not an in-game cinematic? Ooh.
Fear
Oh,
is
ow.
all it is. To let it stop me is an excuse. If I embrace
Ow.
it, I will.
No?
break free.
Goddamn.
A false knight like me.
Yeah, there it
needs
is.
No armor to shield her, nor a white horse to carry her past. Now, with this sword bestowed upon me, I shall bring the dawn to all.
Dude. Even just the instrumentals are so good.
Whatever past lingers, whatever future calls,
From now on, every moment ahead shall forever be free of the abyss!
Incredible voice acting too. There it is. Oh, I like that. I like how it switches from "will" to "I'll find our way out." Yeah, that's good. That was great.
I'm not scared of you!
Aww. So, quick question, she doesn't know. I think it did. She didn't she say like at some point throughout here? What was it? Yeah, what that power heralds, nothing but overwhelming fear. Is it just that like people are automatically scared? Like, is there something that makes people scared of her, or is it just like? Because like clearly she fucking saved them. Is it just like a part of her like existence that makes people fear her, or is it just you know, the situation? She fears her own power. Fair, fair. Also, did I just realize something? Yep, I sure did. The entire time this screen was a little zoomed in, but it's fine. It's fine. She fears her own existence. And the stories she spent. Yeah, I do know that like they are. You have Cardathea, and then you have what's her name? I think Fleur de Lis. Is that her? I do know that. But goddamn. Goddamn. That's... I could just close that. Yeah, no, this was by far the best one so far. Absolutely. Next one is Lupa. She is very tall and has horn. She has horn. Next up, Lupa. I think I've heard this song and I've seen parts of this EP. So yeah. Imagine something akin to an Archon and an Abyss Herald as a single person. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. The reason why she feared her own power is an integral part of the story. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see. Don't recognize Cassie Lee Williams? Don't think I recognize that one. Actually, 1 second. I'm gonna go get my glasses because my eyes are getting a little strained. Why did it still do that? I thought I had the setting turned so that it doesn't clip me off the fucking corners again. This is the Ruby singer. Oh, in that case, I probably know her voice. I might know her voice, I think. Maybe? Hold on, I need to clean my glasses. My glasses. They need to be cleaned. So... couple seconds as I struggle to get this thing out of its package. And as I keep struggling to get this thing out of its package, there we go. Am I the only one? For some reason, like my glasses, I can never quite get them like fully clean. I don't know what it is. They just never want to be fully clean. I guess that's fine. That's not fine. It's not fine. Using a microfiber. There are these I don't know what they're called, but they're like little like packages of like little like things that you can buy, like little tissues essentially. I think it's also just like I'm like very particular about it. Like I need my glasses to be a certain level of clean before I accept them. Like, if they're not, like, clean, then they'll bother me the whole fucking day. And I think this could be good enough. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Proper glass cleaning cloths work well for me, but tissues and towels don't. Yeah, these are like designed to be for cleaning your glasses. Like these are, you know, like these little packages, like they're dedicated to like cleaning your glasses. Just sometimes they don't do it for me. Maybe I'm also just dumb, but it's fine. Anyway, Lupa. Yes, okay, I know this song. Yes, I know this song. Not my thing, but I can appreciate it. Yeah, this is not my style of music. But her voice is good. like the lyrics though.
The weight of the whole world in my mind. Tell me everything will be fine. It's a long way up and I climb. I can't control my own feelings. Come on now, give me one reason. Why? Just another sleepless night. I only live for the fight. I can't control my own feelings. Give me one reason. And I'm screaming. You can run, you can try to hide. Just know I'm gonna break you. No one's gonna save you. Hear me roar, I want nothing.
It also reminds me of another song, but I can't quite place it. The like starting part of the chorus.
Now the pressure's on, what did they expect? I'm coming for everybody until there's no one left. As long
Okay.
as my heart stays beating inside my chest, there ain't no time to rest. I'm a little bit obsessed, and that's why I be coming for your neck. I'm coming for another pound of flesh.
Oh, okay, I like this section.
But it'll be a waste of time. I'm patient. I only bite when the danger's high. Smell blood, that's a good enough reason. Your heart's getting stuck between my front teeth, and just when you thought it was done, and I'm leaving. Nope, the fangs deepen, and I'm screaming.
Like the song, but I just like the League/Valor connection. Fair, I guess.
Break you. No one's gonna save you. Hear me roar, I want nothing more. Just know I'm gonna have you riding for your love.
God, I think Luba, personality-wise, I would actually like a lot. Again, she gives me mighty vibes.
Bend me till I finally break. This will be your
Yeah, Riot producer, I heard.
last mistake. Now the beast is wide awake, growing stronger with every soul I take.
The visuals are cool though. I will say I like that this like I feel like well I don't know, just like the MV, like the editing and stuff. I like that.
I can't control my own feelings. Come on, just give me one reason. I can't control my own feelings. Give me one reason.
Oh, that stopped pretty abruptly. Again, I'd heard the song before and I had seen part of the video itself. I would give this. I think it's a 6 along with Zani. It's okay. It's fine. I think I still like Jinchi's a bit more. Maybe that's also like because I know one of the singers. And I think Amalie's voice is just very good, and I like the general vibes of it. With this one, like I like the lyrics. I love the characters, but the song itself not my style. But still good. Still pretty good. Now we have 2 more left. 2 more left. Kind of low, unexpected. Yeah, it's just not my style. It's not my style. 2 more left that I expect to be good. I expect to be good. Number 1 is Frolova's song, Requiem of the Beyond. I'm expecting something. I don't know what you. Oh.
Dreams persist. Shadow
Okay.
steals the breath.
You just go right into it. Okay.
The flower fades away, never touching the
Okay.
sunlight. A tragic fairy tales, happy endings are long gone.
Oh, I like this already.
And Emma turns around, truth and lies come to light. Nothing to fear, all is forgiven in
Okay.
time.
Ooh.
Protecting us, shadows spilling away.
Yes. Yes. I have seen spoilers about Flova, yeah. I know she's a very tragic character. Dude, we're starting off so strong with this one as well. Woo! My god!
Oh, silly obsession in my restless heart. Chaos that turns to peace when we're worlds apart. Oh, craving redemption, longing to belong. Speak your name.
I think this is another 10 out of 10, like right off the bat. I like the visual switch. Ooh, the change in express. Ooh, I like the franticness of it. Ooh. It's very hectic, but it fits. Like, I don't even know when to like comment because everything's just going so fast. Wait, was that it? That was it? That was... speak of fast, that went by so fast. God damn. Most people didn't like this song as much because both of her in-game songs are too good. People didn't expect this song to have this vibe. I love this vibe. I love this. Yeah, no, this is a 10 out of 10. Another 10 out of 10. I think I might still like Carthathia's a bit more, but this song reminds me. This song gives me like heavy... or not quite heavy, but it gives me definitely for sure. It gives me Bud Virgin Logic vibes, which like 99.4% of you aren't gonna know. Anyone who sees this isn't gonna know. It is a band from the Show by Rock franchise, which used to have 2 rhythm gachas, which both got shut down. They both got EOS. They got axed. Otherwise, I would have been playing the second one to this day because the music from that game is so incredible. And this gives like heavy BVL vibes. And a little bit of Shingan Crimson's as well, because it has like this like dramatic orchestra. I don't know, what do you call this style of music? I don't know what you call this style of music. But I really like it. Really, really like it. So good. So good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, not much to say. Like, I couldn't even pause anywhere, like, in between because, like, it was just so, like, so fast-paced. There was so much, going on the whole time through. And I like the start. I like how you start right into it. You start off with just, like, the calm vocals, and then it just fucking throws you right into the, like, the heavy guitar. I love that. Her 2 main songs are Lost Beyond and Husk of a Shattered Dream. Yeah, no, this one's good. This one was so good. Okay, and I guess last one. Augusta, the most recent one. 1 day ago. I'm expecting like something like epic, more majestic, but besides that, no idea. Oh. Dog, you good? You good, buddy? He might be. Anyway. Endless Pulse. Starting kind of how I expected. Ooh, the fade into her eye. Oh.
There's no greater weapon
Okay.
to speak no venom. And instead I choose to answer the call. I could lie and
Ooh,
hide
the little
it.
snippets there.
Faded gray to scarlet. Ever thundering to answer the call. Now the crown is a vow to the kind of me I should be. And I'm bound to the vows made to ya. And the ones we lost on the way. Let their names turn into embers. Let the brave run through our veins. Let it wake, let it reach until forever.
Okay, not quite what I expected.
May we
Trailblaze mention? Dude, she is so pretty.
Don't you know our sun is watching as our compass, guiding you and I to answer the calls. Now the crown is a vow to the kind of me I should be.
Okay, the violence coming in.
To the vows made to ya, and the ones we lost on the way. Let their names turn into embers. Let the brave run through our veins. Let it wake, let it reach until forever.
Yeah, I think the instrumentals aren't my thing, but I like the melody. And the otherwise, like, epic vibes of it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, ma'am. Roman Mavuika. Do the vocals! That high note! Yeah, so as like some of you know, I'm not a big fan of the like EDM dubstep kind of direction. But I do the vocals of this song I liked a lot. It was a bit repetitive. I do. I mean, the all in all, I think it's an 8, 7 or an 8, a 7, a 7. It's a 7. I think it's a similar category as go away. Similar category as Jinchi's song. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's it, right? Yeah. No, that's it. This is like an almost perfectly balanced tier list. Wow. Heavy on the 8. Heavy on the 8. Let me see. I think I would leave Judges? Judges? I'm not sure how to pronounce. I'm probably butchering her name. I'm so sorry. Hers and Camelia's. Hers because it was like more lo-fi, you know, instrumentals, and Carmelia's was just very short and also very chill. So not my type, but it's okay. It's fine. Nothing like I have a too strong opinion on it. Zani and Lupa, number 1, I love their characters. And number 2, for Zani, it was the visuals that also carried it a little bit. For Lupa, there were certain parts that I liked more than others. And I like both of them more than these two at the bottom here. Jinchi, still good. Amalie, doing great. Pelek, as well. Even though I've never heard him. These two were both good. Just a bit off in terms of the genre for me, and the repetitiveness didn't quite, I don't know. There was something missing for me. So just straight oh god. Hold on. Oh god, just straight up good. These ones, very good. In different ways. Chacona just gives me like a mix of Nilo and Robin vibes, which are like 2 of my favorite Hoyo characters, or 2 of my favorite female characters just in general. So I like the just good times, the good feel vibes of this one. Cantrella, I like the contrast between the lyrics and her overall demeanor and the vocals and the instrumentals. Phoebe, I liked the melody, I liked a lot. The instrumentals, some of them. And I like the storytelling in it. I like the bittersweet aspect it had. Rachia, the found family, love it. Shorekeeper at first was an 8, then, thinking about it, and the way that it's like, because at first I was like, it feels kind of like toward like in the second half ish, or towards the end, it feels like there's like something missing, because the vocals were missing for the most part. And then, if that's supposed to be the way it is, if that's on purpose, because it is titled an unfinished song, then that's great. That's amazing. Brand, number 1, bias, but number 2, I, again, similar with Cantarella, I like the contrast between the lyrics and the music itself. And the singer's voice. Like the way he delivered his lines, beautiful. For Lovas, I thought really good. BVL vibes, love it. And Cardathea, also fucking incredible. The singer's voice, the power in her voice, the instrumentals themselves, incredible. EP songs are usually not on par with the songs in the game. Yeah, maybe that's another thing. Maybe we'll react to those another time. Yeah, the Cardathea EP was so good. So good. Chacona, yeah, people have said Chacona was done by Bao. Amazing. There's another one I want you to peep at. It's called Saving Light. Okay, wait. As fate has decreed, Jinchi story trailer similar to Dawn Arrives for Cardathea. Not seen that, I think. Saving Light. I mean, hey, listen, if you like have any more like song requests or like OST requests, you can put them in the comments of the stream. And then I'll write them down and we'll get to them. For now, I want to leave it here. We do also have at some point some more OSTs coming up that were requested that we're gonna listen to for Wooba. And if you have any, if you have any requests for me, any recommendations for like trailers, songs, OSTs, other videos, I guess, that are in some way related to maybe gacha or fandom talk, all that stuff, just put them literally anywhere in the comments or wherever, so I have them and I can write them down. But yeah, that was good. Add this also. Yeah, I mean, I can't put the ones that like people are recommending right now. I guess I'll just remove a song. Shattered. Husk of Shattered Dream. Husk of Shattered Dream. And one that was earlier, that the Saving Light. Saving light as yes, okay. Saving light as I'll write this down as well. Yeah, and anything else, just write it down or just put it in the comments or somewhere. All right, fine, Bean, you're the last one. The rest, put them in the comments so I can see them there. All right, no more. The rest, put it under the stream, put it anywhere, and I'll get to it. Because now I do want to make my way through this list, because we still have a lot. We still have like a lot of OSTs that we're probably gonna get to like over time. Because with OSTs, I feel like I gotta take those in smaller portions. So we still got the Undertale Yellow OST. The ones that Lenny recommended. We have some Fire Emblem OSTs that Lenny made a playlist for. We have Limbus Company stuff, which is probably just gonna be the character PVs for now because I don't know where else to start. Honkai Impact 3rd animations. I want to eventually get to Reverse 1999 EPs at some point, probably. Some MUA OSTs, now a couple of MUA songs. So, goddamn. A lot. And we're gonna get to them over time. Yeah, we got a huge backlog, so I want to make my way through these. Maybe I'll do like one stream a week where I'll get through like one or at least a part of the requests. Yes, B. At some point, I will be making use of the playlist that Nova sent me that was put together by Tante. Of the Honkai Impact 3rd animations and story, because I do wanna learn more about it, you know? So, that's also a thing we're gonna do. And yeah, like some of these are definitely gonna take up a whole stream, like I think the Honkai Impact 3rd animations, the EPs, some of the songs, I guess. But then there's others that, for example, the character PVs for Limbus Company that I think, because I think there's only 12 and they're all pretty short, so those are just gonna be a part of a stream. So, yeah, we can do that. Maybe next week we'll get we'll cross one more off the list. And with the OSTs, I might just like split them into like shorter segments. Because I feel like if I listen to too many OSTs, they might like blend together and I might, you know, lose my attention for it. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with that. Honkai 3rd has the coolest sad songs. Oh, I've heard some of the like more popular songs. Regression so far is my favorite Honkai Impact song. Fucking love Regression. And they're all good. But Regression in particular makes me very emotional with the visuals, like not the MV, but like, you know, the visuals that come along with it as well. But yeah, we got a whole backlog of requests, and we're gonna get through them over time. There's no rush. Whew! But yeah, that is gonna be it from me for today. I just realized my dog has been lying in front of my door the entire time. Yoko. Alles gut? Alles gut? Hm? And he's coming in. Doggo is entering the room. Come here. Ja. Hm? Alles gut? Jo. Upper. ZZZ songs boring? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I've reacted to the EPs before. They're good. A couple of those I really freaking love. And like, listen, hey, no, there is no bad Hoyoverse music. It does not exist. Doggo needs attention. Yeah, I think it's because my granddad is getting like that one type of saw whose name I don't know in English. No, 9. I don't know what that is, but you shall not eat it. Because like he probably like got the saw out that my dog just for some reason is like so afraid of, even though we have no idea why. Maybe it's like the noise it makes. And so I guess that's why he's up here now. Seeking comfort. Yeah, just sitting under my chair. But anyway, I don't know how the rest of this week is gonna go, except for Friday, because that's the 3.6 live stream for HSR. I don't know whether I'll skip the Wednesday stream, or whether I'll skip the Saturday stream, or whether I'll skip no stream. We'll have to see. Oh, hell yeah, Donis! Hell yeah! Excited! I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting you to make like a couple, maybe like maybe 3 or 4, not 15. You know, I appreciate it again. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If I do end up canceling one stream, you will know. You will know. There I am. Oh, but that was fun. That was fun. Lots of good songs. Lots of good music. And again, any requests, put them in the comments. Or, you know, anywhere else under my, like, posts or streams or whatever. So yeah. I will say goodbye here and hope that my dinner is gonna be done soon because I am getting real freaking hungry. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves today. I cannot speak anymore. And I wish all of you a lovely rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Once again, thank you guys for 2,000 subs. I cannot speak anymore. 2,000 subs on the YouTube. I appreciate all of you. I'll see about the anime reactions. It's probably gonna happen at some point soon-ish. As like a members-only thing. And yeah. Still consider following or subbing to the YouTube, following, subbing, Twitch, whatever, following the Blue Sky, all that stuff. And yeah. Stay safe, y'all. Take care. And goodbye!